Hello guys, myself Dr. P. Srivastava. Now I will describe amniotic cavity, amniotic fluid and its function. So what is a amniotic cavity? Amniotic cavity is a lining membrane of amnion has developed of the inner cell mass. Right. On 12th days post ovulation, a fluid space appear between the ectodermal layer and cytodermal layer. This is called amniotic cavity. Fluid accumulates slowly but ultimately become large enough to chorionic cavity. The amnion and the chorion loose connect with their mesenchymal layer. You all know about the amnion and the chorion. Amnion and chorion is the fetal in origin, right? Which form the important role in the formation of the placenta. So this is a deciduous bacillus. Deciduous bacillus is the part of the maternal endometrium. Second thing is a deciduous paratilis, and this one is the chorionic cavity. This is the chorionic cavity, and this is a yolk sac, and this is a amniotic cavity. And around the fetus, a covering like a structure is known as deciduous capillaris, which is part of the maternal side. So next is what is a amniotic fluid? A liquid amni. The liquid amni surrounded the fetus everywhere except its attachment. Okay, with the body stalk. Body stalk means umbilical cord. It is a probably maternal and fetal origin. So the formation of the amniotic cavity and is the from the lining membrane, and which cavity is located on the dorsal surface of amniotic disc. And the amniotic fluid in the this is also known as a liquid amni surrounded the fetus everywhere except the attachment with the body stalk. The amnion is firmly attached to the umbilical cord up to its point of insertion to the placenta, but everywhere. It can be separated from the underlying chorion. Right. And production. Its production by the procedure known as transudation. Transudation means when the permeability of the membrane is highly permeable, then fluid is easily goes out from maternal to the placenta and cavity. So transudation is a permeability process in which fluid are transferred to the placenta. By this process is known as transudation. So maternal serum is cross the placenta membrane, and transudation from fetal circulation across the umbilical cord and placental membrane, and through the secretion from amniotic epithelium. Transudation of the fetal plasma through the highly permeable fetal skin before it is keratinized at 20th week, and through the fetal urine. Daily output at term is about 400 to 12 ml, and through the fetal lungs fluid to enter the amniotic cavity to add to its volume. Removal. So with the process, the amniotic fluid is removed. First, there is a two events occurs. First, 700 ml of liquid amni every day swallowed by the fetus. Second is the intramembranous absorption of water and solute, 200 to 500 ml per day. Water and solute from the amniotic component to the fetal circulation through the fetal surface of the placenta through the intramembranous absorption. We can see what is the this is the yolk sac, and this is the body stalk is known as umbilical cord. This is part of the outer layer is known as chorion, which is benign structure, and in which fluid is accumulate is known as amniotic cavity, wherein the amniotic fluid is accumulate around the fetus except the body stalk. Easily see the figure. Okay, right? This is amnion is the inner layer. And now is the circulation. The water of the amniotic fluid is completely changed and replaced in every 3 hours due to the radioactive sodium into the amniotic cavity. Right? Means due to the help of the sodium, the water is replaced in every 3 hours. It process is due to the radioactive sodium. And now is the volume. At the 12th week, volume is 50 ml. At 20th week, it goes 400 ml. At 36 to 38 weeks, it reaches 1 liter, and at term, it diminishes and 600 to 800 ml is remain. If the pregnancy is post-term, further reduction at 43 weeks, it's only 200 ml. And now is the physical feature. What is the physical features? It is alkaline in nature and a specific rate is 1.010. Osmolarity is 250 osmol per liter. It's a very significant for the fetal maturity. If the osmolarity is 250 osmol per liter, it means fetal is matured. Next is the color. So it is a colorless but near term pale straw colored. And for the clinical importance, what is a abnormal color? So it gives clinical significant by the appearance of the color. Number 1, meconium stain, a green, due to the fetal distress presentation. Second is the golden color. It is because of the RH incompatibility due to the excess hemorrhage of fetus RBC. So it's golden in color. Third is the greenish yellow due to the post maturity. And fourth is a dark color due to the concealed accidental hemorrhage. And fifth one is a dark brown tobacco juice due to the IUD. This is a scheme showing the sources of and circulation of the amniotic fluid. So what is a circulation? So first of all, you know about the sources where the amniotic fluid is formed. Then what is a circulation by which amniotic fluid exchange, absorb and remove. So this is a production of the amniotic fluid by the two process. First one is the maternal circulation, second is the fetal circulation. In maternal circulation, this process is happened by the transudation, and the serum goes to amniotic epithelial placenta, and by the process of secretion goes into the amniotic cavity and accumulate. Second is through the placenta, directly maternal circulation to the process of transudation goes to the placenta and then comes into the amniotic cavity. Second is the fetal circulation, through the fetal circulation. So first of all, it formed by lung fluid 340 ml, by the fetal urine 600 to 1200 ml daily output, and through the fetal skin, the process due to the fluids accumulating in amniotic cavity by the process of transudation. It is continued in progressive, but at the it finished at the 20th week when the skin is keratinized. Then absorption, intermembranous absorption, water and solute 200 to 500 per day. It circulates through the fetal surface to the placenta, and by the help of fetus swelling, it's 400 to 700 ml of liquid ammonia every day swelled by the fetus. So this is a scheme showing the sources and circulation of the amniotic fluid. It means production by the two process, through the maternal and through the fetal. Okay, and removal by the happened with the fetal swelling and intramembranous absorption. Next, what is a composition of the amniotic fluid? The composition: water 98 to 99% and solid 1 to 2%. And solid 1 to 2% having organic, inorganic and suspended particles. Organic include protein, glucose, urea, and uric acid, creatinine, total lipid, hormones, and insulin, prolactin, and renin. There is a 3 hormones. Having protein in 0.3 mg percentage, glucose 20 mg, urea 30 mg, NPN 30 mg, uric acid 4 mg, creatinine 2 mg, and total lipid 50 mg. When this composition is altered, it means pathology is developed. In inorganic, sodium chloride and potassium is there. And suspended particles, which is suspended particles? Exfoliated squamous epithelium cell from the fetal skin, Barnix casearia cells from respiratory tract, and urinary bladder and genital organs of and placenta. And what is the function? The main function of the amniotic fluid is protect the fetus, right? Then during pregnancy, it is a shock absorber, protective fetus from the possible extraneous injury, maintain temperature. It also maintain temperature when the mother is exposed to heat or cold. Then it maintain the temperature against the exposure, allows for the growth and free movement of the fetus, and nutrition value, mainly water supply to the fetus, right? What is the function of during labor? So amnion and chorion combine to form a hydrostatic phase which help in dilation of the cervix. Second, in the end of the first stage of the labor, it protects the fetus by its aseptic and bactericidal action and prevent ascending infection to the uterine cavity. This is so you can easily see it is a amniotic cavity, and in which amniotic cavity a fluid is accumulated is known as amniotic fluid. It is denoted chorion, and blue line it denote amnion, and this is a yolk sac. This is umbilical cord in which fetus are attached with the placenta. This one is the placenta, and this is a fluid. Right. What is a clinical importance? A study of the amniotic fluid gives two ideas about well-being and maturity of the fetus. Second, in the excess and less volume of amniotic fluid assessed by the AFI, means amniotic fluid index. It two condition. First one is the polyhydramnios. It means amniotic fluid is excess in amount, and second is the oligohydramnios. It means less amount of the amniotic fluid. Third is the rupture of the membrane and drainage of liquid is helpful for the induction of the labor. Okay guys, thank you very much.